stagnated district.
Oh, come on, Surfist. We got urgent deliveries to make.
We need it now.
Urgent, is it? Why you could be trying to sneak Gortash's assassins out in your cargo? I'd better search your goods.
Are you papers here? Oh, please.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
You ever get bored standing in this alley?
Oh, no. I'm loving it. You feel
Don't waste a step.
Oh, please.
fish here!
Phil Graves' mansion.
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
Brand new.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience. Ah, yes. You are drawn to me. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? You have not read it. Those with more. Perhaps one day the book, unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the... I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition. I have need of you. Again, my client list is full, and you are not on it. Naturally. A few choice items for those seeking contact with the ethereal planes. Feel free to return.
Gortash is done.
Salutations. Can't give up now.
Don't touch me. A crooked touch.
Looking ahead. What's that? At the ready.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling? Your bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say? You're free to go. This time.
If not over, then through.
Fish here! Get your fish here!
So what exactly did
Please,
you say?
kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my
It was
son?
up to no
He's sick.
lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
I thought the Gazette got bad after I left. It's been downright terrible since Vortex died.
Again, my client list is full, and you are not on it. The painter. Yes. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance. Given the his inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safe, my clients are guaranteed absolute. I assume you came to me. I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony. But you understand, this is my livelihood. So ready to part with your gold, to save your... Perhaps you are more like my usual... Very well. You may purchase Oscar's salvation. Then the torch of revocation, use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body. I hope he is grateful for the price you paid to help him. You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
Scandals, vandals, where to find sandals?
He's hoping those clanking watches are the same as
Peaceful for the moment. For how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Time to get going. All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones.
It's peaceful.
beckons, I would follow.
Did you find anything in Oscar's atelier? Oh, no. Carrion calls himself a spirit medium. His morbid services are something of a fad among the nobility. From what I've heard, it's invitation. He has a mansion down near the wall. You must find Mystic Carrion. If he's responsible for this mess. Did you speak with Carrion? Has he provided a key? Then what are you waiting for?
Quite ready for you.
Did you speak with Carrion? Has he provided a cure? Then what are you...
Your violence is
to do.
Who are you? Get out! Get out!
Please, Carrie, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. Another one who wants to control me. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain.
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And you think he'll listen to you? He doesn't listen to anyone.
Oh, my sweet Carrie. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think.
Carrie, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I should...
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner. Perhaps not. I think this sorry episode is best left out of the family history, though it was quite the adventure.
Such torments I put you through, my love. But even at my worst, you never left my side. I'm so very sorry. A debt I'll spend a lifetime repaying. As for you, my noble friend, our account can be settled far more quickly. come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless.
How delicious. Keep your distance, darling.
Well, well, well.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Yes, rather more exciting than a fundraising banquet, wasn't it? Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you, well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? Wonderful. Stand yourself just there, and voila! All it needs now is a name. Certainly the defender of artists. A perfect title. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
He really captured you. Beautiful. Making me sweat.
Here she is. The brushes are oiled. Well, you're comfortable. That's... No. Of course not. Of course, if you do want to freshen up first, I'm more than happy to wait. After all, it was wonderful. Stand yourself just... And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to... Perhaps not the thing you'll be remembered for, but a fine quality, nonetheless. Please, take it in.
Careful, I bite.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled. Well, you're comfortable. That's the wonderful. And voila! All it needs now is a very traditional choice. Perfect for such a dig, please. Take.
Let's get going.
That's curious.
Interference with Flaming Fist property will be dealt with swiftly
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Storm Shore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never felt the call of the divine, Astarion?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
think for yourself and show some mercy. I still have my duty.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo. Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures. Oh, my friend, there is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still. The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashiman, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashiman, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no? Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land lie sleeping. And for this, we had best be glad. In Rashiman, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, if my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot. As you wish. Boo, do you have much to say on the matter of something else? You come to speak of the last... Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Who is at your back? Well, Minsk is. What? Minsk has the itch that only a butt can scratch. A kicked butt, I mean. Why do we stop, my friend? There is evil. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Who is ready with the musings? Ah, the Great Blade of Frontiers. A fine name. Minsk has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery well. It is good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the wide. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. The city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too. Ho ho ho! Minsk will need a title to match. Something to wash away the Stone Lord's stain. The boot of backsides, perhaps? Or... Ay, Boo! Evocative, but so crude. I will stick to simple Minsk. Who is Halsen? Somehow, such a person as you describe has entirely escaped Minsk's notice. How strange. Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails. His name is Haletosin. How very unfortunate. Pah! Minsk saw the druid chasing himself in circles and sniffing his own butt last night. He has spent too long as a wolf and not enough as a man. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump. Yes, my friend. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Who is ready with the musings?
Whoa. That metal monster don't look so big now.
The Watch of the history. Think for yourself and show some mercy.
I still have my duty. No, step back. I know how to use this bow.